Welcome back. Day 5, Kate here with Defiant Nutrition. And I want to say that I'm really proud of you for making it this far. You've had a lot of information blasted at you, all while trying to shift your eating patterns. You may be feeling a bit tired and sluggish still, depending on when you got to the store and started following the food list, but hang in there. It is temporary, and it's okay to get used to being a little uncomfortable at times. Today, we're going to discuss healthy fats and seasonings, the extra boost to your anti-inflammatory journey. We do need fats. The old dieting style of low fat is out. There are a few exceptions to that rule, but overall, we have learned that once again, quality matters. Not all fat is the same. Trans fats found in things like margarines and baked goods. It's a man-made fat and it is dangerous. Omega-3s, commonly found in certain fish, flax, walnuts, and more, are very good for you and may help reduce inflammation. We've been learning how critical fat is for health and that the old fat-free marketing push really backfired on our health as a nation. A lot of food producers swapped out the fat with extra sugars to make up the flavor, and now we're having a lot of problems from that. But we do want good quality fats because they help provide energy, support a healthy cell functioning. They protect your organs. They are part of your brain and nervous system health. They are part of hormones and neurotransmitters. They help with vitamin and mineral absorption, and omega-3 balance helps with gut health and inflammation. We need fats. So when it comes to picking your fats, like everything else, you guessed it, quality matters. You want to aim for the higher quality again where you can. When it comes to the grass-fed meats and dairies and butters, once again, there's a different fatty composition in the grass-fed, grass-finished. We want free-range eggs. It actually changes up the omegas a bit. Wild-caught fish, again, sardines is going to be the best, SMASH. The salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and halibut. The sardines and anchovies are the best option because they are high omega-3 with low mercury. Salmon does start to run onto the mercury risk. Avocado and olive oils are common. Not great for hot cooking like sauteing or stir frying. Cold pressed is going to be best, but these are great for roasting, baking, salad dressings, that kind of things. Nuts and seeds and their oils are all very healthy. Hemp, walnuts, and chias do have good omega-3s, but not everybody can convert it from the source in the nut into the active form your body needs. Coconut and all its variations, coconut milk, coconut oil, coconut cream, etc. That is controversial, but in the research, I do believe coconut has more health benefits. It tends to get lumped in with all saturated fats. And again, there's a difference between a conventionally raised piece of beef and its saturated fat versus coconut saturated fat. There's different types of saturated fats. So I'm cool with coconut. MCT oils are fine. Flax oils are fine. When it comes to fats that are just fat, as in like a butter or oil, instead of like the natural fat that's marbled through meat, we want to usually aim for around that one thumb-sized serving of like the solid, just like fat serving. Oils can be added to cooking. Ground flax can be added to smoothies. Hemp seeds can be sprinkled onto a salad. So have fun playing around with different types of fats. This is where a lot of flavor comes in. When it comes to fat intake and GI symptoms during exercise, though, fat timing tends to be a key to reducing risk of that upper GI issue in the stomach, the nausea, the heartburn, the burping, and so on. Fat intake slows the gastric emptying, or the speed at which your stomach will digest and let food move from the stomach to the intestines. So too much fat, too close to your event or activity or training can cause excessive fullness feelings and stomach issues. And this is part of why supplements consumed during a race or extended activity are mostly carbohydrates and water, maybe a little bit of protein, but almost never fat-based because it just doesn't digest as quickly into the body. As a generalization, you want to consume fats at least an hour before exercise, if not more, to help minimize that GI distress. Some people give themselves as much to 2 to 4 hours, depending on the size of a meal, the amount of fat, and the individual's tolerance. If you've had your gallbladder removed, that's one of those auxiliary organs that helps with fat digestion. Some people don't have issues digesting healthy fats even after the removal of the gallbladder, but others do. Typically, if you have had your gallbladder removed, you will need some sort of bile and digestive support supplements for life, especially if you notice you continue to have trouble and or pain around fatty foods. Flavor enhancers. These are pretty much freebies that you can have at any time. These are easy to digest for most people. They're calorie free, except like maple and cane sugars, but enjoy them. Experiment with them. I strongly recommend getting high quality herbs and spices. Once again, go organic if you can. Dried herbs are very concentrated doses of the herb. And that means very concentrated doses of chemicals and pesticides if they were used. A lot of herbs get irradiated, so look for that top-notch stuff and get new stuff. Seriously, how old is that cinnamon in your cabinet? Check expiration dates. More than likely, you have old stuff. Not only will the flavor potency be diminished, but so will the health properties. Herbs and spices are packed with great healing properties when they are good quality. And remember, utilize salt as needed. Check for filler ingredients. Some salts add powders. But otherwise, some general flavor enhancers are going to be, any good spice and herb is going to be helpful. You can use condiments in moderation. Watch the ingredients, watch for sugar and processed junk, but mustard typically is good. All vinegars are good. Apple cider vinegar, white wine vinegar, rice vinegar, and so on. Primal Kitchen brand, that tends to be a pretty good quality product that's going to be dairy-free. And then if you love soy sauce, but we're trying to pull some soy, coconut aminos is a great replacement. And just a super small sampling of some of the many benefits of herbs and spices. This is like where the magic happens, guys. There's so much that goes on here. So really try to just put the stuff in your food wherever you can. But examples: turmeric, antioxidant, cancer fighting, anti-inflammatory; cinnamon, anti-inflammatory, helps regulate blood sugar; rosemary, boosts the immune system, stimulates circulation, improves digestion; ginger, anti-inflammatory, anti-nausea, immune boosting, cancer protective; thyme, antioxidant, protects cell membranes, good for the gut microbiome; basil, anti-inflammatory, cardiovascular benefits; black pepper, it can help with digestion and proper stomach acid levels. It's a good antioxidant. It might help break down fat cells, and so much more. So many wonderful, powerful properties in herbs and spices. Please, please, please try to start learning how to mix and match and get a lot of wonderful variety here. To wrap that all up, fats are important, both plant and animal-based. Quality still matters. Herbs and spices are powerful tools in your health tool belt. Use them. And tomorrow we're going to get into vegetables and runner's trots and start to wrap up. So your challenge assignment of the day: try a new herb or spice, or try something fresh instead of dried, and let us know what recipe you used. Share in the group with #trainingcamp. Remember, if you feel like you've been struggling to figure out what to eat for this week, you can always subscribe to that monthly menu plan and take the stress out of planning and help you follow a healthy eating pattern. As always, the links you need for today are in the module, and if you have any questions, post them to the Facebook group. Stay strong, stay empowered, and I'll see you tomorrow.